Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Coach's Box. My name is Chris Miller, and before we get started, this episode of the Coach's Box is brought to you by Herculaneum La Pachanga. It's a great place to come and get your food. I just ate, now I'm full. It was really, really good. Mexican fajitas, they are the bomb diggity.
Yes, they are.
Just so you're aware, people don't ever say that anymore. But anyway, if you want to call in, order out, they do great stuff. It's basically like a family here, and they treat you like such as well. So come on down to Herculaneum La Pachanga, get you some great Mexican food, and maybe get a picture with our banner here.
That's right. Remember I said that. What did I say last week?
I don't remember because it was last week.
You send a picture of you in front of the banner, and I will buy your drink if you are here that day.
Okay. Well.
So come in, I'll buy you a drink.
Buy you a drink.
Hold on, time out.
What?
Okay.
I'm here, man.
I'm here.
He'll have a Pepsi Light. Good
Cool.
gosh.
A cold, refreshing Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi sucks.
And as always,
Haha.
we have Coach Blair. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good. Awesome sauce. Our host is Zac McVey.
What's going on?
Yeah.
It's good to be back. Had to take a week off here.
Well, you weren't on assignment.
Slacker!
Yeah.
Hey, it's busy, man.
I'm still my
I'm in my baseball uniform.
Hey, it's a busy week. Hey, next week's even worse. We got 8 games in 5 days.
Oh, I guess we won't see you again.
Nope.
And,
Welcome to spring.
and as always, we
And
have Jason Jarvis.
The infamous.
The infamous.
Get the sun's not out yet, so no guns.
Oh, we got some rain. It started raining.
What? It's raining?
Yeah, again.
It hasn't
That's all
rained
it
ever.
ever does.
I
Does it?
hardly
Has it
ever
ever
see
rained?
it rain. I don't know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
I'm trying to share the show out. I'm trying to get some views up.
know.
When we got Zach back, we got to share the show a little more.
Yeah, we gotta get
The
those
views
views
are
back
going
up.
down.
It's circle of life here.
Oh,
Yes.
my.
All right, Zach, what we got on tap?
Well, like I said, I mean, it's been kind of a busy week. I mean, been on any airplane rides lately? Been behind the plate at any baseball games?
I don't know, Blair. Have you been behind the plate at any baseball games?
Just, no.
How many?
Sure
How
haven't.
many rows back?
I don't know.
Sure
Sure, you can do as well as Hernandez.
That'll definitely be a topip.
I might have had an argument with an umpire behind the plate, but
No, not you.
Didn't think
and
you-
I won the argument, and he
Oh,
said he
oh,
was in the wrong.
What justifies
He
you winning
wins
the
every
argument?
right?
No, I do not.
That's all he does. Win. 3-time champ. Next year, going for 4.
Oh.
Jefferson County Girls Conference on notice.
Oh gosh.
Well, you heard it here first.
Hey, I don't know. I think our avid listener, Coach Winkler, might have something to say
He
about
might.
that.
But he's probably driving home from. I saw
am.
him out of Hillsboro, so he's probably driving home. He might listening to us right now.
I saw him out there and trapped me, and I didn't get to say hello to him. But hey, Blair said it's in the bag.
You know,
Hey, you know what I said, Winkler? I said if he pulls up that Jarvis girl, in the bag.
hey, inquiring minds want to know why didn't she play varsity again?
Blair's a terrible coach. 3-peat champ, terrible.
I mean, I've heard that before.
Somebody might have said that a few times here
It's not
recently.
the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Sure isn't me. I didn't say it. Hey, Jim Powers. Hello. He's saying hello on there.
Come on, Jim.
Yeah.
So besides that, so let me ask you this. You get paid to maybe play a game. It's playoff time. You think maybe you'd want to hop on in and help your team from being eliminated?
I guess that depends on who I am.
I am.
Because
Ben Simmons?
what?
Man,
What a
we're
waste.
jumping right in.
Call him right out.
The
You talk
worst
about
player ever in NBA history, according to Chris Miller.
Or smartest ever?
What?
Well, I don't know. Why would he risk an injury? They're down 3-0. Why risk it?
You play to
Play to
win the game?
Wow.
Is he getting paid sitting out?
Yeah.
Yep. Sit. Sit.
I got
sit.
the black lung, Pop.
Oh, so you want your players to do that?
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, he wants people to fall forward. So no wonder Ben Simmons, he's got a poster of the guy at his house.
No, hey,
He's my hero.
He was supposed to be the next LeBron James. He was the next guy.
Oh, that's
that was
scary.
supposed to be coming out of high school.
They kind of shoot alike from the outside, but I mean,
That's scary.
Listen, as much as I don't like LeBron, don't disrespect LeBron that bad.
I will because I'm a Laker fan.
He won a championship.
Okay, in a freaking season where it was all locked up and he could.
COVID bubble, all locked up.
Well, unless you're what's his face going to get wings at the strip. Lou Williams going to get wings at the strip club. They're good wings.
What type of sauce was it?
That wasn't a strip club.
Honey hot wings?
Hey, it must be kind of like the booth outside, and you go out there and get you a burger afterwards. If things are good. Not that I've ever been. I've just heard stories.
Only stories.
Those had to be some really, really good wings for him to go and do that.
Yes.
Wings.
Must have been.
It was the wings.
Well, that's why you go there, right? I mean,
They don't serve breasts there; they serve wings.
Oh wait, must have been big wings.
No chicken breast.
I think
It's
I
only
got-
wings.
No, I thought it was a scrambled buffet breakfast. Breakfast buffet. French toast and everything.
Steak and
How much?
Cinnamon? It was cinnamon?
How much money did he get fined for that?
I don't know. You'd have to Google it.
Probably too much.
It must have been worth going.
Well,
Maybe
he got it. Maybe there was a special. Maybe he got a special order.
I don't know where he was going with that either.
I know where he's going with it. He's going with
Sometimes establishments like that have
Bogo?
specials.
BOGO.
20 wings and a special lap dance.
Whoa.
It's a BOGO. It's a
BOGO.
BOGO.
Oh boy.
Buy one, get one, baby.
So, what do you think's going to wind up happening with Simmons?
Well, if you don't watch it, he's going to be out of the NBA.
Totally.
I mean, nobody's going to want to waste time with him.
But like Kevin said,
But he's
would,
got
would he
anxiety.
actually help anybody?
He's got anxiety.
Would he actually help anybody?
Yeah, he's good for rebounding drills.
Dummies. Is that what they call them, dummies?
No doubt
No,
we
you
can
shoot
bring
the-
him in when I do my war rebounding. Hey, you shoot it, dude, because I make it too much.
That's what happens.
That's where Dylan got the he's up there
Yeah,
shooting.
possibly.
Oh, hey, that's where I don't know. Where did your guys' players get this when they
Oh
scored?
gosh, here we go.
Get this or the.
We had one of ours.
Oh
That's it.
yes,
Oh,
come on.
we did.
Yes.
see that.
I can't believe how much you talk crap about ours, and your guys' were doing all kinds of
I gotta
crap.
look that up now.
I don't know.
You just didn't
Hey,
see
hold on,
it.
time out. Head coach,
What?
can you confirm or deny said story, head coach?
I was too busy watching the game.
He's probably going. LeBron.
Hey,
Rod.
just so you're aware, this segment is actually brought to us by the Magic City Kitchen, home of the delicious wings.
Oh.
See the graphics up on the
Have to take a look here.
because they're the only reason that you'll leave the bubble.
There it is.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, they're one of our new sponsors, just so you're aware.
Man, how'd you get them? Awesome.
Well, I had to visit and try the wings out.
Did you just see Lou Williams there?
Well, who do you think I got that info from?
Man. Dang.
Hey, I noticed. I thought there was some sprinkles on his,
That's what that sparkles
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Anybody who knows me knows I really freaking hate glitter.
Glitter,
And I
that's
would
what it
love to find a person who invented it and just beat the absolute hell out of them.
Damn. Don't you have a daughter? Damn.
What do you think's not allowed?
Glitter.
It's not allowed.
Bingo. Done.
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
You don't want to sparkle?
Hell no. What's the matter with you?
So, head coaches, are you keeping him if he's on your roster?
Well, you're paying him. You better. They're guaranteed contracts. It's not like the NFL. You
This
can't sign him to a big deal and then turn around and.
Yeah, but I'm going to
Boot him.
find him or something if you don't start playing. He's medically cleared and he doesn't play, I'm going to start finding. You got to do something.
I thought you were just going to say a word.
I like get rid of him.
Might try and trade him.
Get him out.
Yeah, nobody's going to want him.
Nope, you're right.
I don't know who would want him. I mean, seriously. Hey, talk about a heist.
Here's what I say.
That's
you're
what I'm
paying
saying.
him.
Yeah.
So you're paying him.
Yeah.
If nobody picks him up, nobody
You
wants him.
traded Hardaway away for him.
You just let
Penny?
him go.
Or Tim.
He's gonna get paid regardless if he's sitting on the bench
Harden, sorry.
in your uniform or if he's out and wherever sitting. He's still gonna get paid either way. So why not just get rid of him, clear the air, and move on? I think right now he's causing more issues being in there.
What do you mean? They're already out, so it don't matter now.
But I'm saying, is it causing too many issues internally? I think.
No, I think what caused the issues is Kevin Durant sucked. That's what caused the issue.
How about the Celtics' defense was good?
Well, still, you have Kevin Durant. You're telling me you have Kevin Durant and Kyrie, and that's what you get out of it? Come on.
I tell you who won with Kyrie.
LeBron James. He wasn't a Laker then. And he still sucked.
I threw it up on the screen so everybody can see that.
See what?
That is, Kevin says, glitter is the herpes of the arts and crafts world. You just can't get rid of it. I have never agreed with Kevin more than I have right now.
Where is he at?
Yeah, where is it? What are you talking about? Hey. Whoa. You cannot even talk about where people are. I'm too freaking tired. I had to coach baseball. Coach baseball. You sit in the dugout and chew on seeds.
Let me tell you another thing, you talk. Why don't we just have you two just do the show? Me and Blair just over here to watch.
And laugh.
They did not tune in to see me. They tuned in to see what he says and what you say.
Oh, bull butter.
And go.
You bring so much. Don't belittle yourself like that.
Zach, you bring so much to the table that we can make fun of. You have no idea.
Hey, gotta have.
But you will. Oh, you will. Oh, you will.
I know we've been
doubt.
kind of slacking. We haven't been on Blair's butt recently,
And don't
Nice
worry.
to me.
Don't worry, he's next. Is that what it is? He's next. He's got his time coming.
We're warming that up.
I saw some pictures he posted earlier.
I didn't post any
He didn't
pictures.
post them yet, but they're getting ready to come.
They're getting ready.
They're getting ready.
Hey, he's moved on from Disney Plus, and now he's actually doing something constructive.
It's called graphic design.
Yeah.
I should do graphic design at this point.
So it's coming.
I don't.
So he's advancing in the production.
Can we
side.
talk about the damn sports show?
Oh, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games until it's your turn. How does that sound like? I remember
Where you shooting glitter fingers. And,
All right.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Put it away.
You know what I think I'm gonna
I don't know if y'all know, but he does not like it when he's told to put his phone down or that he's on his phone.
You know, there are some past episodes where you can find that out too. And if you look on YouTube, if you look on YouTube, we got about, about 25 of our first episods already.
Yeah, there's a great episode on there. Blair's beating people up.
And here we go again.
I am never going to let you live that down. Ever.
I know.
Ever. We got to beat them all.
Just remember these.
I even invited you down.
I know. We're like, I'm like, we? Well, there ain't no we in this then.
I don't know what kind of party you guys were trying to have with me here.
I knew you and Miller were close, but dang.
Ain't that close, bro. No.
Just
Beat it.
Solid no. They want to say hard no.
Is it a hard pass?
Solid pass.
Oh my God, we're about laughing like
pass.
we were that night.
Hey, we better hope Elon Musk buys Facebook because we're gonna be shut down here in a second.
We'll have to start broadcasting on Twitter. I don't even know if they let you do that. But
You can't no more. I've tried.
Oh my.
Speaking of which, world news. We never really talk of world news. Elon Musk buys Twitter. In case you don't know, Elon Musk, the CEO of... Hang on, let me finish. Damn it.
Hey,
Landing.
pull that head coach card out. Damn.
He didn't like that.
Continue.
So Elon Musk, CEO, founder, Twitter, or Tesla, and what? Space.
talk right
Shut up. Get out of here.
Here, let me help you out.
Whatever.
Help you out.
SpaceX.
There we go. You got it.
Anyway, buys Twitter for $44 billion.
So the guy that made the electric cars.
Yep. Electric cars, Teslas, the ones I can't afford.
Yep.
But I should buy on my
I don't know,
teacher
you
salary.
work over there at Pius. I see a lot of nice cars over there in the parking lot.
Yeah, the kids go to school there.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, not me, and not all of them. But but apparently I can afford that. Just go buy an electric car. Don't worry about gas prices.
Yeah.
So anyway, he buys Twitter, $44 billion, because he wants to create and go private with it, and make Twitter a free speech platform. Now, why does this relate to the show at all? Because we see athletes, coaches, reporters all get on social media, make tweets, and then here lately we've had athletes that have had their past brought up from what they tweeted when they were 14, 15, 16 and didn't have a fully developed frontal lobe and said stupid crap.
That's such a fun conversation you have. Like, both my kids, I'm like, listen, don't
Press in.
And I also told my kids when we had this conversation, I was lucky.
Yes.
I would have gotten myself in all kinds of trouble because your dad tends to say what he thinks.
I'm
But
shocked.
don't do it.
No.
Don't do it on. Nope.
No.
I mean, when people are bringing up stuff about someone when they were 14, 15, come on, people.
You go back to Hader, the Brewers closer a couple years ago. I think it was pre-COVID, trying to find stuff for when he was, 15, 16. And like you said, it's, hey, you know what?
Wasn't Hader the one pitching the other night when he lost his marbles there?
Yep.
Oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
So do you think, here's what I was going to ask, Chris. Do you think Elon just kind of woke up, hit the alarm, and
buy
I
Twitter?
think I'm going to buy Twitter today.
Well, when he got that damn much money, yeah. I don't know what that's like, but
I mean, hell, I'm struggling to buy this Corona right here today. So, and he just goes out and buys Twitter.
well, he just felt like it.
I'm jealous.
Because I felt like it.
I mean, my
Okay,
question.
my question, Chris,
Okay.
because you brought it up.
Okay.
Sorry, I
No,
interrupted your
no.
question. So the private, what's that going to change? How's that going to change that it's going to go private?
Well, that means it's not publicly shared, and you won't have a board that isn't just
In control.
He
Yeah,
controls.
but we'll all be able to see what's...
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just...
It's who owns it.
Who owns it?
So,
So- go
a
ahead.
publicly traded company means you and I and anybody here can buy stock or shares.
Oh, well,
in
he's going to
Twitter.
say no. I
Right,
own
he's,
this place.
He's changing it to private, so now it's privatized. Yeah, yeah.
So, like, you won't... So maybe that they'll let Donald Trump back on.
if he would want to, yeah. Now he had actually commented and said, "I'm not going to join Twitter right now or rejoin it." But, yeah.
Come on. We need some mean tweets.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the gas prices across the street there. Yeah, I could use a mean tweet or two right now. Yeah.
Well, I think
I was just
the-
wondering because I kept hearing all, and I didn't do enough investigation. I was teaching today.
Blair, are you on your phone?
I am. Just like you.
I'm sharing the show out.
Sharing it out.
So, Donald Trump said that he was going to stay on Truth Social, which is another platform that he started with some other conservatives.
Oh, I haven't even checked that one out.
You should try it. I'm on it.
Well, you've kind of branched out lately.
I have.
I mean, you even
Try
got
it.
yeah.
But do we get to a point where everything is just
I got
so
way too
watered
many
down?
socials.
Everything's watered down, and it's
Can't
like,
keep up with all the social.
I don't know.
LinkedIn, Twitter.
I
I mean, it's
agree.
just it's out of control.
Huh?
I would agree.
I
Too
mean,
much.
yeah,
You're not even on Twitter.
I'm not.
No, you are not even on Twitter.
I am
You just
on
run
Twitter.
our basketball thing, don't
I
you?
am on Twitter.
No, I don't at all.
Oh, his assistant coach is
I
tweeting.
am on Twitter, but I don't ever
You
use
never
it.
use it.
No, I don't. No, but I mean, going forward, so it's.
I
even,
love Twitter.
You were talking about being able to
So
say.
is Elon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fan.
Okay, so say what you're going to say, Zach.
Well, I was gonna say, talk about being able to express your opinions and how you say it's going to change for whether it's journalists, players, coaches, all of this. So Sage Steele is now suing ESPN, which is now suing Disney. She works for ESPN because of the comments that she said when she's contractually obligated to go on an ESPN podcast show, and then the host of said show wants to have conversation. So you're gonna reprimand me, and then you're gonna boot me out and kick me off the show for a while. You're gonna say it's because I have COVID, but really it's because of my comments that
What did she say? What?
So she made comments about Obama. There was some other politically
like speaking against.
correct.
Yeah,
there was
And
some other.
ESPN and Disney we're not going to like that.
Right. Some.
Why, Jason?
Yeah. Wherever the pendulum swings.
That's where, as a history
Wait
teacher,
for it.
I'm not going to put my views out there.
Why? You put them on Twitter now. It's okay.
Yeah.
No shadow ban.
You could.
I could put them on Twitter, but I got to look at both sides.
Nobody would judge.
Even
Down
that
the middle.
side that we're talking about that I don't like, I got to.
Down the middle.
I'm not down the middle.
You're just presenting the information.
I'm big on. I might be a little bit far right, but whatever.
You get too far right. Anything too extreme is bad.
I didn't say far right.
You said
just
far.
a little right.
You know who else is
Far right's
really
better
far
than
right?
far left.
QAnon.
Well, no, I was going to say, come on, history teacher. Who else was far right?
Well, tell me.
Hitler.
Oh.
Fascist. It's on the right. Yes, it is. I know you've been out of the classroom for several years.
Couple.
But yes, it is.
So
Administrator.
here we go. So
Disney Plus watcher.
Bus driver.
sorry, I can do everything.
Conference champ.
I can do everything.
Gonna two-peat next year.
Hey,
This
I can do everything, including drink this beer and run this board.
He's gonna get a
Same
two-peat
time.
shirt next year after he wins it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
it's back to what counts in life. So, I think it's a good thing if all holds true, because Elon Musk wants there to be free speech and not have a place where people can get canceled or anything like that. And I think
like Facebook jail.
yes. Only Twitter jail is,
Hey,
like you're gone. They boot
I
you.
know that you guys will have a hard time believing this. I have never been put in Facebook jail.
I can believe it. I can believe that.
I'm reporting the next post he posts. I'm reporting it.
Hey, Jughead, house number 3, grilling.
Hey, leave my grill alone. Saturday,
That's all he posts.
Saturday, I'm gonna be grilling the crap out of it. So
In the rain.
Yep. I don't care what it does.
So I think it's a good thing in a way, because at least, when these guys, especially because they become professional athletes so young,
Right.
they're on social media. I don't care what anybody says. Your son's on social media. At some point, Zach, your son will be. He will be. Oh yeah, it
Yes,
will
he
happen.
will. He
probably-
probably got a secret
probably-
Snapchat account.
He's probably got him a Kevin Durant account.
Kevin Durant.
He's got a burner phone.
Oh, no.
So I think it's a good thing, because at least for one reason, at least they don't have to worry about that crap that they said coming back to bite. Now, people are still going to complain,
Okay.
but there's going to be less of a. I think there's going to be less of kind of like
You think?
things happen because of it.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
I disagree.
I don't.
Because they're going to dredge up the past, and then it's Twitter's not going to go on the rant.
Sure.
It's the mainstream media.
But
that's
it's
gonna go on the rant.
it's still
Did you see some of the people?
it's still a
There
free
were
speech
people
place.
crying because he bought Twitter. Like couldn't go to work crying and crap. I'm like, dude, come
Hey,
on.
Hey, why are people complaining about the world's richest person spending his own money?
Yes.
And especially people in the government, when the government cannot
do you
spend
care?
its own money.
Because
Correctly.
we're not about.
Oh, by the way, Jeff Bezos, the second richest person in the world, owns another major media outlet, Washington Post,
Yeah.
Yes.
and who also came out and his employees are writing stories about Elon Musk. Anyway, I think it's crazy. I personally like it. I don't care. I like the free speech platform because I think it's free speech.
Yeah, my son must have some Facebook because there he is. So
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Matt Davis, Coach Miller, the
Uh-oh.
most humblest ever of all time.
No. I thought we were talking about the real Coach Miller.
why is Matthew Davis saying this?
Yeah,
I went to high school with Matt.
I'm wondering.
I am
Is
humble.
there a story behind that?
I don't know.
Tweet it out, because you can now.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because you can
Free.
tweet whatever you want.
I know people are going on Twitter now and saying things that they would normally get banned for, and it's staying up. There's some things I don't want to say that on the
Well, we
show.
don't want to say
No.
too much about being banned because this media outlet we're using right now likes to ban.
A lot.
Well,
Agreed.
we can post to places, other places now too.
True.
So it's all good.
We're not just
But-
one show, one place.
Yeah. I like to be all over the place.
Hey, but guess what? We're totally free to watch.
We are. Absolutely, 100%.
Not behind a paywall,
Nope.
Correct?
and we may have sponsors,
It's
but
not like
then
the
we
Post-
don't. Then we don't charge those sponsors a paywall to get to watch our stuff.
It's not
all
like
there.
the Post-Dispatch. It's not like STL.
Oh,
Dispatch.
that I hate. Like some articles I can read, and then some I can't. I was like,
How
"Whoa."
I still explain that to me. How
I'm not
going to the high school section where
Oh, it takes me off too.
you know what I mean. Hey.
You want me to put my stats in, but then I can't
Exactly.
look at crap?
Exactly.
Come on.
Or you're going to come down and report on a game, and you're going to have an interview with the head coach. But then as a head coach, you can't even read the article because you got to pay. I got to pay to read my own article. Come on now.
It's insane.
In the membrane.
Hold
Yes.
on, time out. What's the First Amendment say? Paywall speech?
Yes,
It says paywall speech, right?
it is.
So what our founding fathers said?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's what they were thinking about.
Yeah.
Back, when they just finished mopping the floor with the British.
Probably after.
And they were like, you know what, guys, we need to put in there something about the paywall.
Yeah, I know. You know, Ben Franklin, after he had about his 7th or 8th beer, came up.
Sam
What's
Adams
up?
with his
Was
buddy
this after he got
Sam
struck
Adams.
by lightning? Was that after he got struck by lightning with his kite?
I'll fly my kite with this thing on here. We'll see what happens. Ben Franklin, read about
Hold
it, man.
my beer.
He's one of my faves
Yeah.
in history to read about. But, yeah, I mean, I like this whole idea as long as Elon Musk leaves it the way he says he's going to. And,
Agreed.
yep. There'll actually be some Republican content on Twitter.
I think it's good to have from all sides.
Yeah.
I mean, I lean one way or the other. And anybody knows me. I lean more right than I do left. I grew up in a union household, though. For the years, my dad we're voting Democrat, voting Democrat.
My
Democrat.
dad was a strict
Yeah.
Democrat. Now, if you talk to him, he's strict the other way.
And I think it's good. I think it's good for people to be able to see both sides.
Do you mean have conversation and discourse?
Yeah.
And be able to.
Agreed.
Wait,
you know?
this show is proof that you can disagree with people and still get along with people
hang out, yeah.
and hang out, and it's
No
okay.
matter how many times
As-
they make fun of you,
As long as you
wait.
don't fall forward, you're fine.
I can tell you, I've gotten one. There's
Or
an-
beat it off, one or the other.
Oh, hey!
Okay, that might cross the line. That line's crossed. I'm triggered.
I'm triggered.
I might start crying.
I need to save face.
I mean, every time you say, I just want Michael Jackson's song to play. I just want it to play.
Don't give Chris any ideas.
I mean,
think there has to be some type of ad, commercial, something with that.
I'm
the
sure
only
there
thing
will
is
be.
I saw the one you
Michael
put up,
Jackson also did Pepsi ads back in the day.
Yes, he did.
and his hair caught on fire.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
well,
Yeah.
and the other thing is too is if we do add copyrighted music, then we have to jump through other hoops.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of
We
pain in
don't
the butt.
like to jump through hoops.
Exactly.
does?
Look, you like to jump a whole lot of anything.
Nope. Not anymore.
Dang!
Jumping in front of that line at that buffet.
His ass be jumping in front of that line.
Oh, wait, I told you there's payback coming. Slowly. Just like you move. I mean, I don't know.
What's Kevin doing tonight? Is he having a soccer party or something?
He's cleaning up the glitter. He's got like little kids. He's cleaning up the glitter, probably. That's probably why he said that. I don't know.
Poor guy.
You never know.
So, but some of the other big stories that
By the way, Elon, if you want to, You can also buy this show or sponsor. One of the two.
Buy this show. Yes.
Buy this show or sponsor.
We got a number in mind.
Of the price that is Twitter.
It won't cost $44 billion.
No.
It'll cost $44.
How about a soda? Elon, can you buy us a soda?
Hey, if he sponsors
Hey, that'd be more than. I'll be good.
But no, so
Go ahead, Zach.
the other thing I was going to think of, so trying to do something about sports, what in the world is going on with Angel Hernandez? It's just, it's.
That's what it costs them right now. $8,320.
Hey,
So $8,320 would give us each of us $40 a night in free money to buy this show every year. $8,000.
Oh, then I wouldn't. Then I could have Coronas.
Free.
Free Coronas.
Free.
Hold on, time out. You could have had Corona for the last 2 years for free. I mean, just
How?
not that type of Corona.
Don't worry, I had that crap too.
I know, you were the super spreader.
I got it at Pius in some office.
Brought it to Pius.
I wasn't the one running the fever. Your assistant coach was.
Brought it. You brought it.
That I knew after the fact if I was already in the office.
Don't you
he's over there
put that evil on me.
like he's back. Never mind.
Wait, he is back in Bosnia.
That's what I was going to say.
Hey, I'll say
He's
it.
back in his homeland sweating.
I'll say it.
God.
All right. So for anybody who doesn't know about Angel Hernandez and how terrible he is, I do have the clip. I believe if I can make it work here.
Clip or a picture?
Was Schwarber going off?
I'll see. But go ahead and describe it just in case.
The Phillies, and I can't remember who they were playing. It's been a couple days, but it was pretty inconsistent the whole night. It's a 1-0
for both teams.
For both teams, it's a
year.
1-0 ball game. And after the game, they had a stat that and it went out, exploded on social media, and it's how his percentage. And I want to say the actual calling it right was like at best 88%, and then depending on like 0-2 or with 2 strikes, it went down to 77%, and it was like he missed somewhere in between, I think 11 to 20 pitches, something like that. I mean, you are affecting the game at that point, and so Schwarber.
Oh.
It was a borderline call. It was a borderline call.
It was a ball.
Okay. And
Dude, it was a ball.
Okay. Hey, for my I said, watching it looked.
It ain't Clavin and all them pitching anymore where they're giving all those. That was a ball.
So he gets rung up. He throws his bat down, not at him, not at Angel Hernandez. Throws his helmet down, not at him, and then proceeds to lecture him in front of all of the fans, and gets kicked out. And
I thought it was great. He went up there. He goes, here.
and then he points at
Everywhere. I was like, the more I saw that, the more I kept watching that video. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. Well, I was like, damn, I wish the Cardinals would have got him. That was so great. It was great. And Angel Hernandez deserved every bit of it.
Yeah.
He's almost as bad as Scott Foster in the NBA and Chris Paul.
Oh, boy.
Have you looked at that numbers? Chris Paul is 0-14 when that guy is reffing. They got
a background. They got a history.
Oh my gosh!
Really?
And Game 7s, Chris Paul is fouled out in 2 of them when his team was playing in a Game 7. It happened when he was with the Rockets. It happened when he was with the Suns. I think it might have been 3. I don't know. You'd have to look up Scott Foster and Chris Paul. He's like 0-14 in the playoffs when he's reffed his game. And the NBA has matched them up again coming up.
Who are they playing against?
It's the Sun, whoever the Suns are playing. The Suns are playing. Who are the Suns playing? I don't remember. My NBA knowledge.
I thought you were the NBA savant.
No, I do like the NBA more than most of you.
So what can be done? Yeah. So how about we do this, Chris? We're going to take a short break. And
Is it the Pelicans? The Pelicans? No, they beat the Pelicans.
Beat the Pelicans. I know
so
that.
we'll take a quick break, and then we can maybe try and load that video up, and we can talk more about Angel Hernandez. How about we do that?
We can do that.
That'll work.
I guess. So since you just told me we had to.
All right. Well,
I am the show host.
You are
the
watching
show
the
host.
Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
Hang on. Let's put the camera on you, and then you say that.
You're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
Cardinals.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Worried about planning for your financial future? Turn to the expert with 29 years of experience and give Brian Waits a call today. Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services specializes in investments, life insurance, retirement plans, tax planning, and even 401k rollovers. For more information, or if you just want to get a quote, call Brian at 314-374-6713 or email him at bwaits@woodburyfinancial.net. Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you.
Need to plan a trip but don't have the time or know where to start? Vacations by Michael is here to help. Michael Hicks is a professional travel advisor and can help you with all of your travel needs, including vacations, honeymoons, and even family reunions. Contact Michael today for your free consultation at 314-496-6122.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home? If so, contact Stacy Miller at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Stacy works with first-time home buyers and savvy sellers. She also specializes in working with investors, lenders, and title companies. Stacy will be there every step of the way. Contact her today at 314-606-1007 or visit stacyzmiller.com. Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
All right. Well, welcome back to the Coach's Box. As Coach Miller explained earlier in the show, Coach's Box is sponsored by our host here in La Pachanga here in Herculaneum. We appreciate everything that Herculaneum La Pachanga has done for us over the past 105 episodes.
Years.
Yes.
Plural. Years.
And I can tell you that Joel and his crew has opened his place of business almost each and every week for us to be able to come here and do our show live. And it's a phenomenal, a phenomenal thing for us, and we greatly appreciate it. So if you're ever looking for a place to come have a drink, margarita or some nachos or anything of that nature.
They got a lot of Corona?
They do have some Corona.
What's next week?
It is.
Cinco de Mayo. Come down here next week.
You need to be here next Thursday.
I doubt we'll be here, but
It'll probably be packed. Come on down.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll love to have you here. We'd love to have you here. But we appreciate everything that Joel and his crew has done for us, and we appreciate them allowing us to come here week in and week out and give us an opportunity to do our show and to keep it going. So if you're out looking for some
and they let us have our sign up there
Yes.
too, Blair, with
Week
all
in
our
and week
ugly
out.
mugs.
and like I said earlier in the show, if you come take a picture of us, share it on the Coach's Box Facebook page, I will personally buy you a drink next time you're
And
in the
my
for the show.
suggestion is stand right in the middle of the picture when you do it.
Yeah.
In the poster.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
good. Yeah, good views.
That
Good
way
views.
everybody can see
Yeah.
that you're.
Plus,
you're in it.
I think that some people still need to get their picture taken so we can get our new one up.
Yes, we got one in the
that's
makings,
true.
hopefully
I know.
soon.
It's been in the making since basketball season.
Sorry. All right, I think we have.
And I got Coach Spool on here. He's been saying, hey guys, and say hi to me and blah, blah, blah. So we want to say hi to Coach Spool out there. He's
Hi, Josh.
watching
Hey,
our
Kevin.
show.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Josh.
And he might be a few waters in or something. I don't know. You never know.
Stay hydrated.
You got to stay hydrated.
Don't say thirsty. Stay hydrated. All right, so
Thirsty.
so Zach, go ahead and let's.
What are you doing, Zach?
Well, no, we were
I know.
talking about
I
Angel
know
Hernandez.
for
and whatnot.
anybody who just now tuned in, like the three people we might have.
We would never talk about anybody.
Just how bad that situation is. I mean, you have Joe West for so long. And he makes it about himself. I mean, he has a daggum book that's, a New York Times bestseller. In umpire, I don't know. I always heard that if you're doing your job as an umpire, nobody knows who you are.
That's right.
Because you're a part of the game. You're doing your
Social
job. You're
media.
in the game, but you're not a part of the game. You don't make yourself a spectacle.
Unless someone doxed you.
True.
Hey, the worst the umpire I always think about when I get angry about Don Dankinger. Don
What a true
Dankinger
Cardinals fan.
took a World Series from me.
He did.
1985.
How old were you?
When I was a youngin'. Well, let's see. I was born in '76, so I probably would have been 9 years old.
Oh, okay.
I can still tell you the 1982 World Series while everyone else in my family was at the game while I was at Grandma's. Because there was only 4 tickets, and so the youngest got screwed.
Well, all right. So back to accounts in life. Sorry. Sorry about your traumatic times, but
What do you do if you are MLB?
Well,
if
here,
you were
let's,
the MLB,
let's
what do you
show
do?
everybody what happened.
Okay.
And let's see if it'll actually work.
I hope it does because I want to watch it again. He's so good.
I mean, and there's
Sound like a bomb.
all right. So I hate you.
So nice.
Can't even
He
concentrate.
can't even go.
Was
with
it an atom bomb?
All right. So so that was my little podcast this week was just how bad he is and how he makes the game about him. Like you said, like Joe West. It's not about you, and you're 100% right.
Hold on, time out. We need to get that on the record. Internet's forever. Coach
Great.
just said, I'm 100% right. Write that down.
Said you were?
Yes.
Zach's coach of the C team next year.
C stands for.
Is that what it means? You're demoted if you move down to the
guess.
C team?
I guess.
That's what I hear. All right. So
Da-da.
if you're Angel Hernandez be seen, and that's it as far as you're making the calls. It's not about you. We have young baseball players who are making it to the show, and the show is the game. You are not the show.
Yep.
And I hate.
After the show, we're going to talk about some people that remind me of him. But go ahead.
But that's the kind of, and he's so bad. Like, he's weatherman bad.
Like I said, after the show.
So bad. How does he still have a job?
You know, don't you?
Well, because
it's a word that starts with a U.
Oh, yeah.
Union?
Yes.
Yes.
The umpires. Yep. The umpires.
his union's better than the teachers' union.
I mean,
We don't have one of those in Missouri.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
It's not really a union. It's like a club.
We don't have
it's like a club.
Yeah, it's an association.
So, again, you have one.
We do not have a union.
It's not as good as the
It's
umpire
not a union. Look it up. It's an association.
Whatever.
Anyway, hold on, Chris's line. Back to what counts in line. What do you do? If could you get away with this if you are the players to prove a point and say the next? I mean, I'm sure he's already had another game, but could you have said, "Oh wait, he's our umpire"? Nope, we're boycotting this game. We're not doing it. We refuse to go on the field.
Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be the guy who refuses?
I asked, what's your recourse as a player?
About the same as falling forward.
What's your recourse? No. What's your recourse as a? No. What's your recourse as a player?
I don't know. Jason, what do you think?
There is no recourse. In my experience, you can do what you want. You can write what you want. You can grade what you want. There is no recourse.
They don't have a shortage, though, of MLB umpires.
Well, not with the money they're making.
I know.
How the heck would you have a shortage?
Why couldn't you go down to the minor leagues and find somebody who can actually call the game? There's a lot of good high school umpires who can call the game a hell of a lot better than him. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's again, Leslie Nielsen, naked gun, bad. Strike. And then the show. And then the show.
Right?
And then moonwalk. It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I don't know whether you're the players, whether you're the coaches. It's now it's been to the point, but it's now so obvious. It's affecting games and results.
Outcomes.
So hold on. Can't you now bet on baseball?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm really
in Illinois. In Illinois.
I'm really thinking about betting against the Suns if Foster is reffing, and I'm almost.
Yeah. Take the under.
Chris Paul is 0-14 against him in the playoffs. I'm really thinking about I need some money. So, I mean, maybe I should put a big time bet on it.
Hey.
And then that'd be the first
Tara
time.
Lynn doesn't know.
Tara Lynn ain't watching this show. She's probably asleep already.
The internet's forever, Jason.
Well, she's like me. You gotta go back and watch it.
She ain't watching nothing.
So I mean, I don't know. What do you think? What do we do going forward? I mean, you're a player. Time out. Your livelihood of staying in the show could potentially come down to Angel Hernandez being an umpire behind the plate while you are at bat. And that could cost you. That could literally cost you your career.
Maybe your career is a little exaggerated.
If you brought up, you brought down. I mean,
true. And there is a chance that it could cost you your career, especially if it's that one game that you got brought up. Moonlight Graham.
There we go. Hey, pull up the Bull Durham monologue.
I don't have it.
I know. I'm just saying. Go watch it.
I just think he's awful, and I hate the fact that he still has a job.
Yeah.
When it's been proven that he's bad. And he has tried to sue Major League Baseball like 10 times. I guess he thinks they're racist because he's terrible. He's not. They're not. He's just bad.
Yeah.
He's bad.
I'd agree.
You're not getting the good games because you're bad, but he still somehow gets good games.
Oh,
golly!
Somebody here? Who do we have?
What's your name? What's your name, little girl?
I don't know.
You don't know your name? You can't say your name out on
Lydia.
Lydia.
It's
What
a
does
lot
that
of-
spell?
It's a lot of
Lydia.
spelling.
Lydia. Well, welcome to the show, Lydia. What do you got to say? Anything?
Oh, I already ran the show.
Oh, okay.
Do you run the show?
Anything important that you want to say to everybody?
Yeah.
Who's the
that?
meanest guy here?
My mom won't let me get a monkey.
Mom will not let you get a monkey, huh? Why
And
not?
she's your wife.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey, Lydia, who's the meanest guy here?
Well, he just said it.
Who?
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 The guy that my mother's pointing to.
No, I don't care what she
hadn't
thinks.
been pointing at me.
Well, she was right anyway.
Is it this guy?
Yeah.
He's the mean one, isn't he? Alice?
Yep.
I know his name.
You know his name?
You don't know his name?
I do.
Is it up here?
What's his name?
Can you say that?
No,
It's
put
in,
it on. No.
it's in cursive. Nobody reads cursive anymore except old people like Jason.
Can you say McVey?
Oh, sorry, Jason.
All right.
All right,
well,
the show has come to a standstill all of a sudden.
we're going to let you go, girl. So we appreciate you coming on with us. And any final words before you go?
Shut up.
Okay, thanks.
Man,
Hey, this guy.
Is that-
You're never getting a monkey now.
I know. I thought that was that Sammy or Lydia. How many times she told you to shut up?
That's about right.
person.
What is this?
So
Nice.
we could segue into that. Do you think Mike Tyson might have told that guy sitting behind him to be quiet and sit down?
You think he told him to shut up? That's a good segue.
With his left and his right, multiple times.
There's been a lot of good stuff out on that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of good memes, that's
well,
for
just
sure.
like the memes about. There's one with Tyson that talks about the internet and how it's, everybody's tough.
Oh, right.
know,
Yep.
And I'm sorry, but we've gotten a little too soft when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Oh, have we ever?
Behind keyboards and behind screens.
No.
And all
Yeah,
that.
you'll say a lot of stuff on the internet, but if you're sitting in the room with that person, you ain't gonna say them things.
No.
That-
No, we're
No.
not.
And I'm not saying Tyson was right. I don't know what happened with that situation, but
you get harassed. I mean,
Say
so
what you say.
the guy
wasn't
had
the guy kept messing? The guy was drunk and kept messing with
guy was
Tyson.
drunk, messing with, had a rap sheet. Had a rap sheet a mile long. I mean, and
Drunk and disorderly?
So which one?
Never.
Did they
That never
compare
happens.
rap sheets?
I'll eat your children.
yeah,
What? So for anybody who doesn't know, you got to give a little background here, Zach.
Go
If
ahead.
you're gonna be the show host,
go ahead.
golly, do I gotta tell you how to do
You
everything?
do. Yeah, you do.
Well, that's why
of
you're
course.
the head coach.
That's why he's the head coach.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Okay.
he's the head
He's
coach.
really fallen in love with this assistant coach stuff.
Telling you, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you think about this? I don't know. You're the head coach.
Yeah, you're the head coach. Whatever.
I hear Blair might have some openings, man.
I heard about that.
So Mike Tyson
he didn't like that.
was on a
did he?
plane, and there was a guy who was sitting behind him.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Inebriated.
Yeah.
Well,
To say the least,
he
yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, you're Mike Tyson. And Tyson took a picture with him and talked to him for a little bit. And obviously, when you're on a plane ride, it's like, okay, hey, cool. Well, the guy kept on, and he kept on, and he kept on, and he kept messing with him. He kept antagonizing him, and Tyson just finally had enough because
let
it
him
was, like. Well, he just put his hand on.
Oh, hey, he kept
What do you say?
I don't know what you were saying.
That's exactly. That's why.
No, either.
Why
I
is
just-
his hand on my shoulder?
That was the good one.
So,
That was another good week.
Yes.
what do you remember most about that show?
Everything. Everything.
We'll get after it.
I remember everything about that week.
That was
Up to that point.
I knew I did that. Yeah, I just say, hey.
It doesn't give you
All
fair
right,
game to do it again.
let's go back to Tyson. Let's talk about your antics later.
So,
Let's go to something else. Right?
I do think. Hey, look, Mike Tyson's probably wrong, but at the same time, I think everybody here at that point, if I'm Mike Tyson, and I'm a former heavyweight champion of the world, I'm probably going to do what I do best.
Yeah.
Beat
So
the hell out of him.
I mean, I could only get pushed so far. I mean, at some point, hey, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Listen, has anybody here ever been pushed to the point where they're about ready to fight? Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
Don't antagonize.
Yeah.
speaking of fighting,
Yeah.
did you happen to watch the Cardinals
Man,
and the Mets?
I knew it was going to happen.
I am so tired of seeing Pete. Okay, if you're a 6'3", big boy, do something.
A big strong
That's
guy.
a bunch of BS. You're
big strong guy.
You know what you are? I won't say it on air, but you know what? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it rhyme either.
Did you
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Did you see the broadcast of the game the night before?
Yes.
When Max had a few nice words to, to say
Oh,
across.
shut the F up, he kept saying. Keep running your effing mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Max, first off, you're not going to do anything. Second, what were you mad about?
None of those pitches were legitimately bad. The ones that he was arguing about was about the one guy get hit on the foot. That's when he was started going ballistic. Now the one in the head, I get it. When they went down to the slow and watched him, he was throwing a off speed.
None of you probably listened to the Herky game yesterday because Dylan got beamed in the head.
Uh-oh.
And I've never seen Dylan react in he was ticked. Now, preface this by Monday, he was at first base in practice, and somebody threw a terrible ball, and it hit the ground and bounced and hit him right in the face. And so then he got beamed yesterday in the head, and, I've never seen Dylan act like that. But
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Don't know where he gets it from.
But both of those hits that and of course I'm going to say the Cardinals because I'm a Cardinal fan, but you're not trying to hit someone there, especially in that one situation.
Right.
It was
The bases were loaded. You're not trying to hit the guy.
So, okay, let me ask this question, Chris. I know. So, Arenado gets a fastball up and in.
It was
Okay?
up and
It was up and in, and in Major League Baseball, professional levels, up and in means family. Okay, here in Mike Henneman when he came over to St. Pius and we went to Busch Stadium and all of that, he talked about that a little bit, and he said, the kids were asking him about just different things, and he said, we would beat guys all the time, but we would beat them, in the rear end, in the leg, in the ribs. Everybody knew there's unwritten rules.
Throw behind them.
This is family. This is livelihood. You don't mess with that. And you go up and in. Here's my thing. You're throwing to Arenado. That's the face of a franchise. That's also arguably a face of the game.
Yes.
So you don't do that. You don't pick that guy.
Wait, I'm fine if you just beat him in the back,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad about it, but you're throwing it up high and in. You could end his career.
Literally. It's happened.
Well, and look, to address what you said, Scherzer is kind of crazy. He has two different color eyes, so he's kind of a weird dude. But if he was a little lit up at a bar, I don't think I'd mess with him.
Oh, I probably wouldn't.
Okay, because he just looks crazy.
Well, yeah, I would if I was lit.
Yeah, you probably would. So the other thing
If
is,
I was too.
it was Cabrera who hit J.D. Davis in the foot, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has anybody from the Mets team ever scouted and seen our pitchers pitch? For him to say, you know what, I'm going to hit him right there on top of the foot.
That'll take.
We can't hit the damn strike zone. Last year we led the majors in walks.
Yeah.
Yep.
And balls.
I will give Cabrera some credit.
Not on purpose.
I
Trust
will
me.
give Cabrera some credit. Did you see him hop that fence, baby? Uh-huh. Hop that fence. Yeah. He was going to go whoop some ass. He was fired up.
He was.
David talked about that on SportsCenter this morning.
Yep.
It was like, and here it comes, and it was like, here comes this guy. I didn't even know who he was.
From the top rope.
He just jumped up, took off running. It's like, uh-oh.
From the top rope.
Hey, Stubby Clap.
Gene.
Stubby Clap.
Stubby
with the
Clap
best
gets an
takedown.
A in my book, man.
I'd agree.
Oh, if I wanted to hurt, shut up, Pete Alonso. I don't like him at all anymore. And so the next time that we play the Mets, that dude needs to get beamed. Period. I don't give a shit.
He probably will.
Bean him.
You
probably
said a bad
will.
word.
Yeah, wordy nerd.
Bean him.
And Jason doesn't give a shit. So yeah, I agree, man. He's the first guy I want to hit.
He's definitely who I want to hit.
So came down with some
Maybe.
suspensions today, I guess.
Yeah.
Arenado got 2 games.
2.
Cabrera did too.
He didn't get tossed, did he?
Who?
Arenado? No, he
Or
didn't.
Cabrera?
Oh,
a
who's
lot.
the pitcher.
Pitcher?
No, because he had hit him. He
I
didn't
guess,
hit him.
I guess technically no.
No, he did not
No.
get tossed.
No.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, Alonso, and he said, I'm going to defend my team. I'm going to defend my teammate. And okay, I mean, where was his teammates? Because all I saw in the picture and on the video was
So see red.
and a whole bunch of Cardinal uniforms.
Yes.
So
It's Stubby Clap. What a great name. Stubby Clap.
I just every time I hear that, I get a chuckle, and I also think about I think about
I know where he's going with this.
I think about A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Oh man,
What a name.
what a name!
What
Yeah.
a name. You got the clap. Pete Alonso has the clap. It's hard to get rid of it.
Oh my! It's about,
Yeah,
like,
it wrapped up.
it's about like herpes is, Coach K.
It's glitter. It's like glitter. It's like glitter. All right. So you want to tease our next segment before we go to another break?
Well, I mean, kind of a big night tonight. We've got the NFL draft that's going on right now.
Travon Walker, #1 pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So, well, Jason, what we'll do is we'll take a quick break, and then we come back. We can kind of maybe talk a little bit about who's who and who's been picked. And
There's
I know we've
just
got
trade.
St. Louis. We got a St. Louis guy from Alabama, receiver. We'll see if he's been picked up off
Yeah.
the board. So, Chris, you want which camera? This camera right here?
Yeah,
camera
that's-
1,
yeah,
camera
that's-
2.
that's the one
So,
you're
hey, you are watching the Coach's Box live at Herculaneum Lopachenko.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Worried about planning for your financial future? Turn to the expert with 29 years of experience and give Brian Waits a call today. Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services specializes in investments, life insurance, retirement plans, tax planning, and even 401k rollovers. For more information, or if you just want to get a quote, call Brian at 314-374-6713 or email him at bwaits@woodburyfinancial.net. Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at seanwiley@allstate.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let Kelly Kaufman move you. Kelly Kaufman of Real Living Gateway Real Estate brings a fresh approach with an honest, innovative, aggressive, and junk-free fee experience for all her customers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced seller, Kelly Kaufman has the tools to deliver the best client experience in the industry. Give Kelly a call today at 314-221-6090 and let her move you.
Need to plan a trip but don't have the time or know where to start? Vacations by Michael is here to help. Michael Hicks is a professional travel advisor and can help you with all of your travel needs, including vacations, honeymoons, and even family reunions. Contact Michael today for your free consultation at 314-496-6122.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home? If so, contact Stacy Miller at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Stacy works with first-time home buyers and savvy sellers. She also specializes in working with investors, lenders, and title companies. Stacy will be there every step of the way. Contact her today at 314-606-1007 or visit stacyzmiller.com. Emex Transportation is a proud sponsor of the Coach's Box. Emex, the trucking company of small business.
All right, so we are back live here on the Coach's Box at Herculaneum in Malapachanga. And before we get into our last segment and discussion of the evening, if you have a local business or know of a local business, mom and pop shop that would like to sponsor with the show here with the Coach's Box, it is $25 for the first month, $15 after that. We've, guys, we've got almost 1,500 followers. Every week
I think we do have 1,500 followers, don't we?
Oh, I'd have to check. Haven't checked.
I don't know.
I've been busy. That's why I wasn't here last week, Jarvis. But anyway,
Busy? You had plenty of time. You could have came full uniform. I wouldn't have made fun of St. Too much.
But if there's a local business that you know of and you like some, local pub, easy sponsorship here, and whether it's out to all the followers,
Cheap.
Yep, out to all the followers and all the viewers. So love to have you. All right, so I brought this up simply because, do you remember the Cleveland and New York Yankees incident that happened earlier in the week? So Cleveland is playing in New York City.
Great place. Never been there.
Never been there. Okay. Well, not according to the Cleveland Guardians.
No,
wait. The Ians.
Wait.
I'm just going to call them the Ians.
Did the Indians move?
No.
They didn't?
They're still in Cleveland.
Well, no.
They got uniforms and everything?
Yeah.
Is anybody watching the games? How many hits did they get? One?
One hit?
One.
Yeah. So, there was an incident with fans in the stands at an MLB game. And, I can't even remember the guy's name. The Cleveland outfielder said, New York fans are the worst in baseball. You constantly had issues with fans in NBA games because they're, here's my seat, here are my feet, and there's the guys that are going by playing. You had how many incidents that we see all the time, the TikToks, the viral videos in NFL games about people, in the stands fighting each other, yelling, throwing things. So I asked these guys, do you think it's alcohol related? And if so, should alcohol be allowed in public forums?
You just asked him. You were serious about that. I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I'm serious. Should
wait.
alcohol
Oh wait,
be
no,
allowed?
no. Go back to the first question. Do you think it's alcohol related?
Yeah.
100%.
Hell yeah, it's alcohol related.
100%.
You take alcohol and put it inside of an ignorant New Yorker who's there watching a Yankees game or a Mets game.
I will say, I went to New York when the Cardinals were there. It was back in 2002. I think it was 2002 or 3. Wasn't long after 9/11 because I couldn't go up in the Statue of Liberty when I went. And I wore my Scotty Rowland jersey the entire weekend. 3 days.
You should have washed it.
Anyway, so I wore my Scotty Rowland jersey a lot. When we went to the game, I wore it. We watched Roger Clemens. Is the only time we didn't have it, and we didn't have tickets. Was Roger Clemens' 300th win? We watched that at ESPN Zone though.
Oh,
that's
and I met Trey Wingo there. But anyway,
Same
so
Name drop.
they were cool as could be.
Yeah.
Like the fans were great. You're never gonna. There's no way. What happens at Busch Stadium on opening day, Zach?
I mean, it's ceremony. It's
Okay, it's ceremony, but what's paraded around? What's one of the first things that happen?
Beer.
No
horse.
shit. The
Beer
Clydesdales,
horses.
right? And what are they pulling?
a Dalmatian
On a beer what?
wagon.
And you're going to tell me
ask somebody
it's
who
not-
knows about beer.
Shut up.
Ask somebody-
Alcohol and sports, they mix.
Not very well in the last few years, apparently.
Depends on how much. It wasn't the right
So
mix.
listen,
That's the depend.
because there's some idiots out there,
Stay high
so
down.
you're
Wow.
saying,
What's
so-
the George Carlin? What's the George
so I
Carlin?
can go to the game and enjoy 3 or 4 beers and not throw stuff on the field, and you're going to take that away from me because some
Debatable.
idiot did?
Or run on the field.
Or run on the field, or
Oh,
streak
come on.
the
People are going to
field, or-
streak. You're going to tell me that girl that got on the Memphis Grizzlies game was drunk? The PETA girl? No, she wasn't.
No.
PETA protesting because the owner there had to kill. Like, he wanted the flu to happen to his chickens, so he had to kill them all. PETA is one of the dumbest organizations around. But anyway,
For all of our PETA members who watch, the views of Jason are probably the views of Jason at this point are probably
you know
shared.
what?
3 dogs.
You know what?
So, you know.
You know what? They probably have a 99.1 sticker.
The Joy FM.
Oh,
but
my.
it begs the question: if alcohol's involved, why do you need to serve alcohol
Because
in
of
public
money.
places?
Are you kidding me, Zach? They're not going to get rid of it.
That's exactly right.
When you're charging $10 a beer and people are
keep
buying
going,
them
keep going,
15,
keep
20.
going.
Is it more? Is
than
more
that.
than $10?
How much?
$11.
Oh my
That one.
goodness.
Well, that one you bought, not the other
The
10.
regular bottle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the big
one?
one. That's
What, like out of a
18.
boot or Das Boot?
wait,
Eight.
no, it's not a boot.
18
Yeah.
bucks
Is
for
it
what,
out
a
of a helmet?
24 ounce?
Is it out of a helmet at least, or
No.
like the nachos?
No.
Nope.
No, how much are the
But Zach,
nachos out of
but
the
Zach,
helmet?
they're never going to get rid of it.
Right, right. And my question.
But every
is,
one of those
should
fans,
they?
every
Should
one of
they?
those fans should be banned for life. They should never be able to go back to the game after that, ever. They were throwing alcohol at the player. That's
see,
a bunch of
and
garbage.
this is my
And
thing.
well, maybe
If you
not
don't
even
have-
alcohol. It was all
No,
kinds
no,
of stuff.
it was bottles. It was beer bottles.
Well, they threw other stuff too,
Okay.
but they should have went up, got all those fans, took them, arrested them, and they never allowed back. Period.
I'm just so
Period.
the whole point of the debate and the question is, if you don't serve the alcohol, does it happen in the first place?
I don't know, New Yorkers.
What do you think, Blair?
I
quiet.
still think it's going to happen. Just because the people.
Don't bring a flask.
No, here's the thing. When you're going to a sporting event, typically, if it's not allowed, people are going to make it happen regardless if it's not allowed. So,
Styrofoam
I
cups.
also do believe that alcohol sometimes is a calming thing too, for people not to get out of hand.
Really, this argument sucks.
So,
I'm sorry, that's the
well,
word.
some people are completely the opposite of that. Some people, alcohol brings them down. and doesn't make them, just kind of calm.
It's a depressant.
Yeah, but it could
Is
be.
it?
Is it?
I'm just saying.
Is it?
I'm totally against what he's saying.
Anything I say, he's totally against.
No, I am
Come
not.
on now.
Well, yeah, you won't start my daughter. What the hell?
I don't know. Like I said, I figured it'd be funny. It would be interesting to debate. It would
Miller,
be-
you're awful gosh darn quiet.
I'm over here working.
He's putting in work.
You're
here.
doing Kevin's
But
work.
he couldn't do his job if he was drinking over there.
Well, how many?
I would like to plead the fifth on that.
That's why he's having trouble over there. If he wasn't drinking,
He never
if he had
drinks.
this wonderful, delicious,
I hate you.
cool and refreshing Pepsi, he could probably multitask better. But because his synapses,
Oh, I'm sorry. I synapse is mute.
his synapses aren't firing correctly.
He gone. He gone. He gone.
All right,
No, I'm
I've
just-
never seen him not be able to do that job. And
I
I've
know.
seen him not drink beer, and I've seen him drink beer.
Right.
All I got to do is focus
This job?
on the. Hey,
That
If I
job.
close one eye and I
Couple
can
weeks
focus
ago.
on the middle,
A couple weeks ago, he had a bad day. He had a bad show.
who did?
you weren't here.
I was watching it from home, and I was like, "What in the world is going on with Miller?" Like,
So you were at home and couldn't make the show?
well, not at home.
Oh,
but
okay.
I was in Kansas City, but
He
like
was
the
at
screen,
home.
he had the screen on him, and you were talking, and I didn't even know who was talking, and I couldn't see, and I called him out on it, and
I called him out.
nobody liked that. He didn't like it for sure. He's like, "Oh, he's caught talking all smack last
Why
week.
don't
He
you
didn't
just
talk
do
no
this more
smack."
than one time? Put
I
on easy mode for you.
I offered.
All right. Cheers.
So-
Next week.
I am.
Cheers.
It is.
Okay, I'm changing the subject now.
Okay, all right, great.
I mean, it's the NFL draft. We have to talk about it at some point.
Let's go ahead.
I know none of you guys are football guys, and
I
you
like-
like to fall forward, but we're going to talk a little bit of football
Let's
here.
do it.
So Jacksonville does not draft the Michigan DN. The Aiden
right,
Hutchinson
right.
that a lot of people thought would go one,
Right.
and they draft Trayvon Walker from Georgia,
Wow.
and then Hutchinson goes 2 to Detroit. The Texans take Derek Stingley, junior cornerback from LSU. New York Jets take another cornerback. So 2 cornerbacks in the top 4 there. Another edge rusher at 5. So there's 3 edge rushers, 2 cornerbacks, your top 5. Not an offensive player taken yet. 6, the Panthers, finally an O-lineman's taken. New York Giants traded up, I guess, from the Bears, or I don't know if they traded up or if that was previous. I'd have to do some research.
Right.
They take an offensive lineman, Evan Neal. Falcons take the first receiver, Drake London.
Do they got anybody to throw him the ball?
That's what I was wondering. Who is their quarterback?
I don't know. Who did they get?
Matt
Ryan's.
No,
gone.
Matt Ryan's a Colt.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know. Did they pick anybody up?
Seattle takes an offensive lineman.
I hear Tom Brady's. Oh no, never mind. He's.
The Jets take a receiver.
Never.
Which I thought maybe the Jets. So where's the first quarterback going to be taken? I
He
don't know.
did down at 2020.
something, I think I
Kenny
saw that.
Pickett out of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh had to draft a quarterback. I mean, one of them just got ran over and died, so they had to get somebody. But
Oh my gosh!
I just stating facts. Why is that funny?
It's
not funny at all. I'm a horrible person, and I'm just dying over here.
God rest my soul.
Was it the delivery? I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on, time out. Hold on. I know this one. I've been told this before. I got it. I finally understand. It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
Okay, well, I didn't mean any. Rest his soul. But so they.
I'm so
Even if
I'm
that
so
wouldn't have happened, they still needed a quarterback.
Right.
So Pittsburgh takes a quarterback in Kenny Pickett, who I thought would be the first quarterback drafted off. And drafted off.
I was waiting.
This NFL segment would
All I
down.
know is I haven't had anything tonight.
Jason needs to have another Corona.
So my vernacular is A-OK.
So now
Zach's driving everybody home.
So now we're waiting to see who New England picks. That ought to be interesting.
Not a quarterback.
No?
I wouldn't say they're going to pick a quarterback.
Maybe.
No.
Oh my God, I don't think this draft is loaded.
Well, now
not
There hasn't even been it's quiet.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's not been a lot of talk about the draft.
No.
Because last year it was so sexy with all the quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It only proves that the quarterback is the most important position.
Well, did you?
Is it?
It is.
The reason why I kind of said that about the Dwayne Hoskins was
Because you're a horrible person.
well, I'm a horrible person, but that is
That is no longer a debate. That is not a debatable topic here.
Have
on-
you read
Coach's
everything
Box.
with it? It
His
was 6 in
obituary?
the morning. First off, what are you doing walking across the
I thought
highway?
it was like 2 or 3.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
And there was someone in the car.
Wait.
And there was someone in the car, and your wife was calling you, worried about you, but there was someone else in the car.
Jim Powers says that no running backs have been drafted yet.
Nope.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
Nope.
Why
Think
would you
about
draft
it.
a running back in
Yeah.
the first round?
No, running backs are now second, third round type of deal.
Yeah.
I would have
Zone
to find,
rush.
I would have to find the picture, but there were averages on each position, how much each position player on average makes. Quarterback was way up there. I mean, we're talking 25, 30, 30 million, and how it affects everything. And what I don't know, you're looking at Jacksonville. What do you like the pick as a D end? Does it defend? You're a defensive coordinator. Does a defensive end?
I haven't
No, not
been in a
anymore.
long
I thought
time.
I'm going back to Crystal City Day. Sorry.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I was actually good at it then, but go ahead.
Okay. But your defense.
I had good players.
defensive line.
It wasn't about
Yes, you did.
it was
You
the
had
Jimmys and
studs.
Joes,
Yeah.
but go ahead.
Okay. Do you like a defensive end number 1 overall? Does a defensive end affect the game that much?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a pass league.
Pass league.
It's a passing league. If you have 2 good defensive ends that can get to the quarterback,
Right.
I'm not saying it's the best, but they already have a quarterback in Jacksonville.
Right.
There's
Trevor
not a
Lawrence.
stud running back that you want to pick up that high, and it's been proven that running backs is not a priority anymore.
But I think you said it right, though. You have to have more than one edge rusher.
Yes.
Because otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
you're getting.
That's why I
you're
said
gonna
you got to
double
have 2. You got to have, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't
Look
know.
at it. Look at the Rams recipe this year. I mean, people could
traded for
say,
someone.
well, yeah, they did. But they brought in pass rushers.
Yep.
They brought
Yeah.
in, and they already had the most dominant football player on the defensive side, in my opinion, in Aaron Donald.
Agreed.
And then you put one of the best pass rushers ever in the NFL history out there. And, I mean,
I got to look at it like this. I know you'll love hearing this because they lost, but when the Patriots had their undefeated regular season and they played the Giants, how did the Giants beat them? They got pressure with 4 guys.
Well, go back
4.
to
yeah, because if you can get pressure with your 4 guys up front, then you got 7 guys in coverage.
Yep.
We'll just go back a couple Super Bowls ago when we hosted, out of St. Pius, and we watched Tampa Bay and we watched Kansas City. You've got Patrick Mahomes running for his life
Yes.
because of Tampa's defense.
Yes.
Oh, and it disrupted that whole game.
Yes.
It put me in sorrow to watch that guy win again.
It did not make me upset.
I know it didn't. I don't like you,
That's okay. I'm aware of this.
especially in January next year.
But
So-
but the
okay.
good news is though is we can be on different sides and we can get along even though you don't like
That's
me.
possible.
Yes.
Oh,
We've done this
So
105
then you may
times.
go have wings,
Maybe
or your wife will say we can't go.
because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think about this. So not only do you're talking about affecting the front line, so the front 7, but then now you go corner. So it's also in the secondary. So, now you could go ahead and look at the Texans and you can look at New York, but it's all defense. So is it because defense is so important because it's an offensive-driven league? Or, we're looking here and it's defense within the first 5 picks, and then now you got some offensive tackles and you got a bunch of wide receivers, but then it goes back D-tackle,
There's
safety.
been 7 defensive players taken so far, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still been more offensive.
Still counting over there.
Yeah. Wide receivers, so many wide
Been
receivers.
14 offensive players taken.
It just depends. It depends on what teams need and where their holes are right now. And if you're missing a bunch of guys on defense, I'll be honest with you, the way the game is played, I want more guys on defense because I gotta have guys who can. I might have to sub guys out.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Because they're on the field longer now.
The Chiefs took a cornerback, and I look at the
good.
Chiefs,
They might need a wide receiver.
and
right
all these people are acting like Andy Reid acted like, oh, we'll be fine on offense. I don't give a crap what you think,
said a bad
Andy
word.
Reid, but you let Tyreek Hill go to the Dolphins, which, whatever.
That's got to be
You
funny.
cannot tell me that's not going to affect Pat Mahomes and that offense. I know you still got Kelsey. I know Juju is not freaking him.
You can't coach height, and you can't coach speed. And when you're running a 4.2 40 or whatever, you're the fastest player in the league. That's something you just said it. No one else has.
Correct.
So, okay, bye. We don't need a running back. We'll just go 5 out. The whole game. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you need a running back. You still got to be able, even if you're passing a lot, you still got to pass set up the run. You got to.
I'm just saying,
get-
losing Hill at wide receiver.
That's big.
I think that's going to kill him.
I think it's bigger than what they think. I agree.
When Andy Reid came out just not too long ago, and they were, I think our offense will be fine. I'm going, no. That'd be like losing Lawrence Taylor on a defense. I mean, no.
Was he okay?
He is the definition of a game changer.
Was he okay?
Dude,
Lawrence Taylor?
yeah, just a little bit.
Oh,
No, he was coked out probably most of the time, but that's all right.
how good would he have been if he wasn't coked out? Or did the coke help him?
That's a whole other show.
Should he have drank alcohol?
He probably did, right?
According to Coach Rhodes, maybe he starts selling Mary Jane. It'll calm you down. That's what he said.
Right?
He also said defense wins championships. I heard that a couple times.
Never.
Couple
That never
times.
happens.
Yeah, whatever, Grinnell. You're over there yawning.
Yeah, Jim Powers said yes.
Tough nights.
In this day and age, DN is very important.
I'd agree.
I'm a defense guy over there.
I would agree.
I mean,
Totally agree.
edge rushers, wide receivers, quarterbacks are your positions.
Yep.
I totally agree.
Those
with
are
that.
3 of the positions you look at. You look at edge rushers, quarterbacks. Those are probably your first 2 that you're looking.
Better get
Corner
somebody.
or quarter?
Quarterback.
You better get somebody to defend to protect the quarterback.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have some left tackle.
See that? So that was my other. What can you find more of? And we're talking about quality, not quantity, but quality.
Running backs. That's why nobody drafts them in the first round anymore.
Okay.
You remember back in the day when, like, I was in high school, or even after when you guys were in high school, the running back was like one of the higher picks.
Well, think about Ricky Williams and what they gave up to get Ricky Williams. All
Everything.
those
That Mike
draft-
Ditka was dumb. That was dumb.
But I don't know. I think. I mean, you tell us, football coach, isn't the game won and lost in the trenches?
Oh yeah, if you have we talk about it at Herky all the time. We don't have offensive lineman type kids walking around anymore, and if you don't have a good offensive line, it's hard to run any offense. I don't care whether it's you want to pass the ball, whether you want to run the ball. If you do not have good linemen, it's hard to do.
Could you get away with average skill players at the NFL level? Could you get away with a game manager at quarterback, a running back that is off the street, or 2 or 3 or 4 running backs that are cheap, minimum, whatever the minimum rate is, off the street, but you have the top 8, you're going to go out and you're going to build O-line. You're going to have the best O-line that money can buy.
Yeah, but you still got to have playmakers that can. You still got to have that guy that can touch the ball, that can go the distance
Oh, yeah.
on any
Big play.
given play.
Big play.
They have
play
to have
ability.
skill.
Yeah.
Okay, they have to have skill. It
You're not going to get.
No.
I mean, you have average quarterback, average running back. You have a great O-line. Well, the running back's slow. Ain't gonna matter if you have a great O-line. Now, okay, so now you have great receivers, but your quarterback's not very good. He may not be able to throw the throws that need to be thrown in the NFL.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Dude, right now you look at it, and teams are high on wide receiver. They're high on defensive end. They're high on quarterback. I mean, think about it.
I don't think
other
there's
than
good
Trent
quarterbacks.
Dilfer, there's not a whole lot of quarterbacks you can go that. Oh, they just managed the game and won the Super Bowl.
Well, they might get close. His name's Jimmy Garoppolo. Or Colin Kaepernick. You could sign him.
Did anyone sign him?
I thought Seattle.
I thought Tennessee or
maybe
Seattle
maybe
was going
that
to.
was fake news. I don't
Did it
know.
never happen? I don't
I
know.
don't know if it transpired or not. But
God, he
I
hadn't
don't
played since
Well-
like 2016.
I don't know. That's been a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like 6 years ago.
I mean, that's a whole
Lots
other,
happened in
that's
6
a whole
years.
other debate.
a lot.
Oh my God.
At that time, 6 years ago, Blair hadn't even won a conference championship.
One.
Oh, he won one. Sorry.
I still have it. So hey, you can all
Got one.
off.
All right, and before we get out of here, because we have queued the music up, the earlier
Ron
show.
Rose just said Lawrence Phillips.
Yeah,
there's
Ron Phillips.
a-
We're talking about Coke?
Oh, we want to go down through some Rams bad drafts while they were in St. Louis. My God, Mike Martz, you idiot. Great offensive coordinator, but gosh, your draft sucked. Trunk candidate. That dude from Nebraska. We're going to make him a corner. Shut the...
Eric Crouch.
Yes.
Yeah. Grant Wistrom said that he knew, he could have told, they didn't even, I heard a story on 101 that talked about it was in the morning. The Rams didn't even ask any of the player personnel, like before the draft, because Wistrom went to Nebraska.
Well, yeah.
He could have told them that Eric Crouch was soft, not to even draft him, didn't matter. You want to change position, doesn't matter. Don't draft this guy, he's soft. And that's it. That was his words. He goes, they never came to me. I'd have told them. I'd have told him flat out that this guy is soft, don't draft, don't even waste the pick.
I win one more game. One more game in high school, I would have got to block Grant Wistrom. I had to
And you
win
know what
one
would have
more.
happened?
Oh, he would have torn. He would have torn.
Pain.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten hurt. But I can still say I went against him. But one game, we had to win one more to make it to the championship.
CTE has been a little harder right now on you. All right, so
I got my CTE under control.
okay. You say so.
Oh,
You
boy.
say so, Jay. All right, so before we get out of here, we did tease it a little bit last week. We do have a special announcement that we'd like to make, and I'll throw that one up. The Coach's Box is excited to announce that we are branching out a little bit. We've done a few of our broadcasts of sports broadcasts and different things like that, but we are going to branch out and produce a new show. It's going to be called On the Move. Now, this isn't the official graphic for it or anything, but it's going to be On the Move with the Caravan, brought to you by Scoops with Danny Mac. Yes, that's Danny Mac, who does call games with the Cardinals. And it's going to be hosted by friend of the show and all-the-time commenter, Jim Powers. And it's going to be produced by TCB Productions, which is our production group that we use here for the Coach's Box. And hosted by Jim Powers, On the Move with the Caravan, we'll be catching up with area coaches to talk about their teams as well as hot topics in prep sports today. So we are very excited about that. It's going to be our first show will be next Wednesday. It'll be at 7 o'clock. It'll be from the 09 Pub in St. Louis.
Nice.
Not 100% sure if we've got the guests locked down.
Yeah, but I tell you, the biggest thing about it is if you're a local sports fanatic, maybe anywhere in the St. Louis area, and you want to allow us to basically come into your place of business. If you're a bar or a restaurant or just any business at all, you want us to come in and highlight maybe your community or your area. We would love to do that on this show. I think this is something that we want to try to do more of, is highlight not only just Jefferson County, but the entire St. Louis area. Scoops with Danny Mack does a phenomenal job of highlighting St. Louis area kids, and I think we'd love to highlight local St. Louis area communities, teams, coaches, that kind of thing. So we're definitely going to be branching out a little bit, and that's why we wanted to say that it's on the move, because every time we go out, we're going to try to make it on the move somewhere different.
Yeah,
we
try to travel around and do that, and probably a monthly show at this point. We'll see how things go. We might do a little bit more, and we're really excited. I know Jim Powers, he just even commented that he's
looking forward to
it.
It goes back to the followers, and it goes back to the viewers.
Yes.
I mean, it all goes back to you guys, being a part with us on a weekly basis for the past 2 years now.
Yep.
Spending your time, and we just thank you. I mean, that's where it boils down to.
And I know
it comes down to you guys.
Danny Mack talked to Jim earlier this week, and is super excited about putting this show on, and super excited to get us all together and just highlight local communities and local sports teams, because I think that's the whole purpose of what Danny Mack was to try to do with Scoops with Danny Mack. I mean, he's highlighting everything local St. Louis area, and I think that's what it's about. There's so many people out there, so many groups, clubs, whatever it is in the sports world that is goes unnoticed, and so I think we want to definitely highlight a lot of that stuff.
And as we've said before, not like other entities who put things behind a paywall like STL Today. It's all free.
Yes.
And that's what we want to do is
free.
Try to,
For free.
Free.
And that's what Danny Mack is what he wants to do.
Yes.
He wants to do that for free because he feels like that's what it's about. These people need to be able to be recognized and be highlighted for their accomplishments. These coaches, these players, these communities. We have so many great communities within the St. Louis region that never really get recognized.
Well, you talk about
quality.
recognition. I mean, just right now tonight, a few moments ago, you've got St. Louis's own Cardinal Ritter product. James Williams goes to Alabama. He winds up getting drafted by Detroit.
Number 12.
So,
he'll never win, but at least he made it.
But think about it's going to be an opportunity to see them
He's got
starting
Jared
at
Goff up there throwing passes to him.
Grassroots level and being able to chronicle, like you said, local athletes when they start their careers.
Yeah, and I think it's awesome, that Jim Powers has graciously decided to host this, and Jim knows a lot of people around the St. Louis area, and I think he'll be able to highlight so many positive things. And in today's society, we need a ton of that. I think we need to recognize the positive things around our area.
And that's why Dan McLaughlin asked Jim to do that, because he does. He's so he's all about the high school kids. So I know Jim's obviously excited. We're excited,
Very
and
excited.
hopefully it's something that people tune in and watch, and we can see how things go. And like I said, it's just another way. We're just trying to take another step out of our comfort zone. I know that
We're going past the Merrimack.
going past the Merrimack, we don't have to wear a mask. No mask
Because Sam Page.
sucks.
Yes.
The doctor,
The doctor.
the good doctor Page, and Dr. Fauci.
But, I mean,
both suck. No
there's
mask.
not a whole lot of people, Jefferson County, go past that Merrimack.
Yeah, and the river to pair.
Wow.
Whew, two.
We're crossing pretty far up.
I know, right?
We gone.
All right, so that'll do for the show tonight. I want to thank the guys here for everything, and for everybody tuning in and watching. Don't forget that, again, you will have On the Move with the Caravan will be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. You'll catch it right here on Facebook and YouTube. It'll be all on our same outlet. We do have this show that'll be uploaded to Apple Podcasts. You can catch us on Apple. You can catch us on Google Podcasts, Spotify. We are putting shows there. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of our episodes there already from the past.
And share this stuff out.
And
Share it out.
Share this.
Share it out everywhere.
Even if you don't think it's funny, share it.
We are 16 away from 1,500 followers on
What's
Facebook.
that? What are we doing for that?
1,500
I don't know, we gotta come up with something.
on.
We've all been pied in the face.
Yes, we have.
I guess we need to find a dunk tank. Ooh, it's getting warmer.
It is.
Anyway,
Hopefully.
so
As long as it's. Never mind.
all right, it's
I'll be good.
after hours. Anyway, till next week. Thank you guys for joining us, and have a safe and happy weekend. We will see you all later.